Loosen the straps. I'm afraid you might hurt yourself, Reagan. I see. Well, then let's introduce ourselves. I'm Damien Jones.
Now kindly undo these straps.
If you're the devil, why not make the straps disappear?
That's much too longer a display of power, Garrus.
Where's Reagan?
In here, with us.
Show me Reagan and I'll loosen one of the straps.
You're helping all over the boy, Father. You're not going to sit here with this Garrus. Would you like to leave a message? I'll see you at your guesses.
You don't know this is going to turn out, don't you? No? I figured you did. So this is where I'm offered. You bring me the money and I'm ready to go. Otherwise, she's uncomfortable. Same as you. That's the best deal you can get. I won't tell you, you can say yourself. Because you can't. Yeah, we'll bring you something, alright? Decided to make you a special project of mine. You don't have to come up for me at all.
The two clips you just saw, as you might have known, the first one was from The Exorcist, made in 1973, and the second one was from No Country for Old Men, made in 2007. You might have picked up on some of the connections between the two, and there are a lot more in the two films that I thought were really interesting. And the second assignment in our English 120 class was to make a mashup, kind of a fake trailer, using two movies or songs and video clips of some sort, and I decided to use these two. The first thing I decided on was to use No Country for Old Men because we were very familiar with it. We had watched it and already written a paper on it. And The Exorcist is one of my favorite movies of all time, so I decided to use this one as well. The strange thing is, I started to think about it, and there are so many connections between characters. Belle and old Father Merrin are very similar. They both are fighting the forces of evil without knowing necessarily exactly who they're dealing with. Moss is a lot like Father Karras in that he's gotten mixed up in this, and he's starting to believe that it's more dangerous than he originally thought, but he still doesn't have any control over it and doesn't really know what he's doing. Reagan and Shigar are similar because they're evil and they don't really know any other way to be necessarily. So I thought this would be really interesting, and the first step was to find a trailer that I liked for just to rip the sound off of it, and then I could put video clips from the other movie underneath it. And I decided to use sound from No Country for Old Men and put Exorcist video under it. And this was the trailer that I found I liked the most, because it had good sound and a lot of the characters were included in it, their voices. And the music was good because there were a lot of very clear beats that I could definitely use and put video underneath it to make it seem like a real trailer. So I took the sound out of this using Zamzar.com and I put it into Windows Movie Maker, which ended up being really hard to use. There were these delays between the clips when I first created this, and here, this is the final version. But as you can see, I put the sound, I just was able to put the theatrical trailer, the entire sound in at once, and then cut up pieces of the Exorcist movie and put them underneath where I needed them, and just turn the sound off the Exorcist. So, this is what I ended up with.
Money and the other party is out his product.
Well, what's in the satchel?
Full of money? I'm looking for Llewellyn, boss.
Do you want to leave a message?
Yes.
What are you doing, baby?
Fix to do something dumber now, but I'm going anyways.
So that's just like a little piece of it, and the sound didn't always match up perfectly, but because once I got the delays out, it worked a lot better, and the resolution of the video isn't very good because I had to get it off YouTube. Handbrake didn't really work for me. I have a copy of the movie on a DVD, but it just for some reason wouldn't download onto the computer. So that's a taste, and I hope you watched the whole thing. Hope you enjoyed this.